welcome back to the Southern Snack where life is too short to be serious. Alright, we're going to get this done real quick. It's been a long time waiting. These sodas may not taste good at this point, but they're in aluminum cans. And last time I tried a really old soda in an aluminum can, just fine. So, Kickstart, about the only energy line from Mountain Dew left. I don't trust them to keep it around much longer. I think they're just trying to get away from anything that's not Mountain Dew. Let these energy drink companies like Monster, Rockstar, let them have that industry. Mountain Dew can kind of start to try and dominate the soda industry. So again, 6 flavors. One they recently did last year that I can't find anywhere in my area. If you're in the 757, I share your frustration, people. Strawberry Startup. It's a strawberry lemon flavor. And we're going to start out with that flavor and then move on. I've had these flavors for a long time. I won't even say how long because it's been a while. I don't want to disclose that. But please subscribe, like, and comment on this video. And let's start with strawberry lemon. That's quite good. Quite good. Now, I don't think these are completely zero sugar. No, they're not even close to zero sugar. They've got less sugar than your typical Mountain Dew product, but they have 15 grams, which is 31% of your daily value. Now, this would actually be quite good as a regular soda flavor. And I would say if you're going to compare it to anything, strawberry, goji, citrus, whatever you call it, that you get at Sheetz, I think that's very close to this. Yeah, very similar. Of course, it's full sugar as compared to this. So I think this is very, very intriguing. I also could remind you of Typhoon. Of course, Typhoon's a more tropical flavor. It's got pineapple in there instead of lemon. So I think those are the big notable differences in that. But yeah, I mean, if you can find this one, this is sneaky good. But I definitely think I would prefer it in full sugar. I'm gonna give it 8.5. I think it's very enjoyable. So next up, I've got orange sitting here, so that's where we'll go next. And orange citrus. I wonder if this is anything like Livewire. Let's find out. Still full of carbonation. Definitely has that orange flavor that you come to expect from orange sodas. Yeah. I'm trying to think maybe if it was anywhere close to like orange juice. I wouldn't say that. That's because I know some people might want to think about Mountain Dew AM or Wake Up. I forget what drink they had at Taco Bell and mixed orange juice and Mountain Dew. But I wouldn't say this is it. Yeah, it's not bad. Not as good as your traditional orange soda, of course. It's not loaded up with lots of sugar like your typical orange soda is. But it's very refreshing. If you like orange soda, I think you'll like this. I'll give it a 7.5. I think that's good. Fruit punch. Now, so far with how this lineup's tasted, this one's got me really pumped. Because there's no Mountain Dew, there's no fruit punch Mountain Dews out there. But for them to have Kickstart, this gives me hope that this is actually pretty good. I didn't show off the other cans. I'm sorry, but you can see them. They're on display. So let's go ahead and try fruit punch. Oof. It's a bit artificial. Very cherry forward. Very artificial. Not really my thing. Not really my thing. I think if they kind of kicked back on that artificial tone that it's got, it would be better. I'm on the fence about it. There are notes that I like, but again, there's a lot to it that's like, oh, wow. my hopes went crashing down. I'm gonna give it a 5. A 5. It holds true to a lot of the traditional flavors of fruit punch, but that artificial cherry flavor is just hitting way too hard. And unfortunately, we're gonna jump into none other than black cherry. Oh, I may puke after this. Double artificial cherry. That's gonna make me feel numb. All right, black cherry. I like that better for whatever reason. Still artificial cherry. Very similar to fruit punch, but it's honed in on that, and it's not trying too hard to be something it's not, right? You know what this kind of actually reminds me of? It doesn't really remind me of Code Red. It reminds me of Cyclone. It's really got like a sangria type of vibe to it, which is odd because it's just black cherry. It's not fruit punch, and it's, you know, you would think, okay, maybe it's like Code Red, but I'm getting Cyclone vibes. Now, sure, I do think I like Cyclone better than this, but this tastes a little bit more like fruit punch than fruit punch does. I don't know. It's very intriguing. I like it. I'm gonna give it a 7. I was gonna say 6, but no, it's actually quite a bit better. It hones in on that cherry, and it's not overly artificial. It is artificial, but like there's something about it that strikes me differently. So 7 for that. Okay, pineapple orange mango. Now this one could be a disaster because artificial mango flavors can be messy. Now, Mountain Dew's done a pretty good job at artificial mango flavors, so holding out hope. But again, this has a lot to it, and these drinks are making me feel funny. Oh, and it says coconut water too. I don't think these other ones. No, so this uses coconut water, which is interesting. It's like it's trying to incorporate elements of like a pina colada, but make it even more tropical, which is not bad. But it's the fact that it's not quite as straightforward as these others. I can't say wow, you know, I can't say okay, this is top notch. But what I was thinking I was gonna feel with cherry is kind of what I feel here. I feel like it's not my type of thing, but it's working, and I think a certain crowd of people would enjoy it. You know, cherry, I feel like has a broader enjoyment to it now. This one, it's really just, do you like tropical, extremely tropical drinks? I think this one's definitely good for a hot day on the beach. You're trying to keep energy. You're trying to get those energy levels really high. But you know, to me, I'd give it a 6. It's solid. It works well in certain ways, but it's not really my thing. Also, side note, so today is January 2nd, 2024. Don't know when this review is going to get uploaded, but that's the day I did this video. I have received so many spam calls today. It's like when the year rolls around, a whole bunch of new companies get to just refresh and get away with. I put my number in the do not call registry. Seems like once the new year rolls around, all these companies get to sneak in and get away with it. Act like, you know, the rules don't apply to them. Get a new phone number, get a new list of numbers. So it's really weird. Once you do put your number in the do not call registry, you don't have to do it again. So it's, I don't know, but I hadn't had to deal with a lot of phone calls in the last couple months, and now in the last day, it's just ramped up like crazy. I don't know, y'all want me to review Grape, but I just wanted to get that off my chest with another phone call coming in. Anyone else experience that with the new year rolling around? More calls like that? Let me know. All right, and Grape. Let's see if this is anything like pitch black. There's no berry to it, so. While there are similarities here to pitch black, because pitch black is inherently grape and other flavors, it's not pitch black, right? It is more like grape soda than anything. So if there's anyone that sits out there and says, I want a true grape soda Mountain Dew, this one right here, as long as they still have it, is grape soda. And there's no questions to it. Like, it's straight up grape soda. And it's pretty good. Sure, it's not full sugar, but it still works. And it does a good job. As far as where I compare it to the rest, I like it more than this one, the mango. I like it more than fruit punch. I think the winner is still strawberry startup. They did a very good job on that one. And I'm gonna say I think I like it more than cherry, just because cherry's not really my thing. But I think I would definitely put it on level with orange. Like, these two really hold true to those soda flavors, but of course you're not getting as much pleasure as if you got a full sugar drink. Like if you went and got you a Fanta or a Crush, not quite as good as those. But to put them in this situation, they did a good job. So I think there's a reason why Mountain Dew has kept these around for so long, why they've stuck to it for so long, and there's no excuse for me to have taken so long to do this video, other than it took me a while to get this bad boy. Shout out to Brendan Radsley. I'm saying that wrong, but he does a lot of great stuff. So I need to still shout him out, because he sold me that, and then he got me the honeydew melon. He got me a honeydew melon Mountain Dew from Canada. So he did a good job on that, and so I really do appreciate his work on his end for that. But yeah, finally got to try Kickstart, starting off the new year the right way. And yeah, so if you have a chance, try these, because they're the one energy drink Mountain Dew has left, and it's a very good line of drinks. So as long as it sells well, I don't see them stopping it. But you know how competitive this market is, and the one new flavor they're not selling everywhere. So I think Mountain Dew, really what their focus is going forward is they want to A, bring back a lot of nostalgic flavors, but B, they want to open the playing field to cater to a nationwide audience. And so we're starting to see exclusives get discontinued, and we're not seeing more exclusives ramp up. So we're seeing a fall of exclusives and a rise in nationwide flavors, and we're seeing a fall in non-standard Mountain Dew items. So enjoy what you've got while you got it, and prepare for the future. I'm excited about it. I would like to see them do as many national limited time only flavors as they can do. I think that's really, it's a good way to please everybody, and not overdo a flavor. Like Major Melon and Spark just didn't need to be permanent. And it's great to have Baja back as a permanent. And I think it's going to serve good space. But I think it's a good cutoff to just stop it there. Like you can bring pitch back every 5 years, I say, is fine. Keep the nostalgia with it, and keep the sales up, and don't waste time, don't waste shelf space on something like that. So I think that's a good method. Is a lot of LTOs, a lot of limited time onlys. As much as I hate seeing all these exclusives go, I think it's logical, just so everyone is happy. Of course, apparently there's a 7-Eleven exclusive coming, and Purple Thunder is being expanded to Kroger, so we're seeing some interesting things on those ends. But again, like I think that expansion alone is kind of showing they're pulling away from exclusives. And then Wawa's cancellation on their end. Also, I'm very skeptical about this 7-Eleven exclusive. I doubt it happens. I really do. So we'll have to see. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this review. Anything like this where I take my time and I wait to do it, and then I know, it's kind of a niche thing. It's my audience, my people are watching it. I like to talk a little bit more. I like to give you a little bit more of a me time, me and you time. So I hope that this video works out enough where y'all can drop some comments, have a conversation, and love to talk about some Mountain Dew with you. I'm sure you guys, if you've been around long enough and remember Michael, I'm sure you guys miss him, and I miss having him in my videos. It's just, gotta get things done and gotta keep pushing forward, and there will be times where I'll get the chance to review with Michael in the future, but who knows what that'll look like or when that will be. But we'll find something out, and if you have any recommendations for us, let me know. Part 3 of the knockoff Mountain Dews is coming, but again, I'm going to be doing that solo because it's such a hard time trying to plan with people who live so far away. So as much as I would love to do that with Michael, I have to do it. I have to get it done. I want to have more content, more stuff done. So it's unfortunate I don't get Michael to be part of it. I could find someone else. If you're in the area, my friend or something, please let me know, because it would be fun to do one of those. But I'm definitely going to have to rewatch the old videos too. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will see y'all around. Yeah!